Welcome to a new Draw My Life video.
Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart was born on January 27, 1756 in Salzburg, Austria. He was the seventh child of Leopold Mozart and Anna Maria Pertl, though of the six, only Maria Anna survived, his older sister, whom they called Nannerl. Leopold was a composer, violinist, and teacher in the court of Salzburg, who didn't take long to introduce the world of music to his kids. Both Nannerl and Amadeus showed a premature talent. When he was only 3, Mozart could understand chords very well. At the age of 6, he was already an advanced piano player and an effective violinist. He was also very good at improvising. In 1762, the two Mozart kids and Leopold started a tour around several European cities as child prodigies. His first pieces with piano and violin sonatas and symphonies are still played nowadays by great orchestras and musicians. When he was 13, Mozart went to Italy with his father. A year later, in Milan, the composer wrote his first great opera. They went back to Salzburg in March 1773, and he was admitted as a court musician. During this time, the young Amadeus had the chance to work in different music genres, composing symphonies, string quartets, sonatas, and serenades in some operas. In August 1777, Mozart decided to move to try and find a more prosperous job. He traveled with his mom to Munich and then to Paris, but it didn't go as well as he thought. His mom died on July 3, 1778, of a heart attack. After she died, he went back to Salzburg court as an organist. In 1779, Mozart wrote a series of church pieces, including the coronation service. He also wrote another opera, Idomeneo, in 1781. After some discrepancies with the archbishop, Mozart decided to settle in Vienna as a freelance performer and composer and a teacher. He also started to write the opera The Abduction from the Seraglio. In Vienna, he got orders from the emperor, and he married Constance Weber, sister of the girl who had been his great love during his teenage years. Mozart's dad didn't really approve of this union. He had 6 kids with her, but only 2 survived, Carl Thomas and Franz Xaver. In 1783, Amadeus was thrilled by the works of Johann Sebastian Bach and George Handel, who had an influence upon lots of his next pieces, such as the passages of the famous Dies Zauberflöte, the Magic Flute, and the end of the Symphony No. 41. During this period, Mozart met Joseph Haydn. They became friends who really admired each other, and he dedicated 6 quartets to him. In 1784, Mozart became a Freemason, and Freemasonry had a great influence in his music. During the mid-1780s, Wolfgang and Constance's expensive way of life started to take its toll. Despite his success, Mozart was going through great financial difficulties. At the end of 1785, Mozart met Lorenzo da Ponte, composer and poet from Venice, and together they collaborated in the operas The Marriage of Figaro and Don Giovanni. In December 1787, the Emperor Joseph II named Mozart his chamber composer, and even though it was a great honor, the salary wasn't very good. It was then that Mozart's lack went worse and worse, and his debts started to grow and grow. Between 1790 and 1791, Amadeus went through very productive times in music. The already mentioned The Magic Flute, the Piano Concert No. 2, the Clarinet Concerto in A major, and the Requiem were written during this period of time. His financial situation also got better thanks to patrons from Hungary and Amsterdam. However, his mental and physical health were getting worse and worse. He ended up dying prematurely on December 5, 1791, when he was 35 years old. The cause of his death is uncertain. Officially, the records say it was due to a severe miliary fever, but lots of hypotheses about his death have circulated. There has been a lot of speculation related to Mozart's relationship with Salieri. Some people even say the Italian composer poisoned him. This rumor was really popular after the release of the dramatist Peter Schaffer's play Amadeus, and after the 1984 movie with that same title. Some years ago, studies stated that he probably died of trichinosis after eating undercooked pig meat. Mozart is considered to be one of the best composers of all times. His works have influenced many composers that came after him, such as Beethoven. Nowadays, his music and himself still fascinate lots of people.
If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like it, and if you want to see more Draw My Life videos, subscribe to our channel. See you in the next episode!